The room is utterly silent. The light of the setting sun shines through the window of the bridge and gleams off the helmet of Agent Number 41. It watches you, Rev, with a careful, considering eye. Behind you, Yeleni rolls over and carefully gets to her feet, watching the agent, watching its gun. She looks between it, you, and the door, unsure what to do. The barrel of its gun moves. It's the briefest of instants. Anyone else probably wouldn't have seen it, but you see it, Rev. This thing is in your AMC. What do you do?
So I see him move the barrel.
Yeah.
Do I see what he moves it towards?
You.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't sure if he was. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Here's what happens. I'm going to prowl to get Yeleni out of the bridge and like through the threshold of the bridge, like into the hallway.
Okay. You're just booking it. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, your risk here is getting shot, but I mean that just makes it desperate.
So one thing. I want to mark parachute, and as soon as Rev turns around to like usher Yeleni out, I'm gonna like release the parachute at 41 so that he doesn't have like a line of sight on either of us.
That's incredible. I love that.
There you go. There you go.
Something about this team and big plays with parachutes.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. I'll change that to risky for you then. That's a clever way of mitigating harm.
Okay.
Let me just double check and make sure Prowl's the right action here. I think it is. Move with grace and precision. Yeah, that's right.
All right. Before I roll, I want to specify one thing. Rev is only getting Yeleni out of here.
Okay. Oh, by the way, this is risky.
Fuck!
Oh.
I already rolled.
Okay, I was gonna say it was
Sorry.
risky limited. Oh dang, man, you could have asked for a collateral die. You could have. There's okay. Well,
I should have, but yeah.
Okay. You deploy your parachute. And it slices through it with its sword and is suddenly blocking the... It slices through it with its sword and then immediately fires off 2 shots, guessing which direction you went in. It's like, okay, there's 2 ways, boom, boom, both ways. And then pivots to block the door. And I don't think the bullet hits you. It was firing blind, so the bullet doesn't hit you anywhere super bad. But it does... Where do you think it hits you? I guess you can resist, and we decide from there also, but you are going to get shot.
Are you thinking level 2 harm? Like level 1 harm?
Oh, level 2. It's a risky consequence.
That's true.
Yeleni takes this moment to run over and hit the alarm.
How
much stress you
if
got?
I were to, I
You
have
only
plenty.
have 2 stress.
If I were to resist, would that be 2 dice? Because I, yeah, because
Yeah, you'd be
prowess.
resisting with prowess, yeah. Two dice is alright.
I mean, that's what I said when I rolled.
It's true. Yeah, I guess you would have taken 4 stress if that was a resist roll. Well, I mean, think about it like this. Do you want to take a bunch of stress, or do you want to have -1 dice for the rest of this scene?
Fair point. I'm gonna resist.
All right.
2d6?
Yeah. There's a 6. You take no stress.
Hell yeah. That's nice. We like that.
This is anime to me. The bullet, like, clips the side of your head, like, right under your ear. And, like, there's a bit of blood, like, it hurts, like, you start bleeding down the side of your head, but you're gonna take the level 1 harm afraid.
Oh, I don't like that, but okay.
Oh, do you think Rev wouldn't be afraid in this moment? It's fine.
I think so. I'm really... Yeah, but...
I
You know
just,
what?
like,
The level
you
1
almost
harm.
got shot in the head. It feels
Can
right to
I-
me.
Can I change it to rattled?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just semantically feels better.
Yeah.
I have
fine
a good
with that.
one.
What's your good
What?
one?
Mortal.
Mortal.
I actually like that.
I like that too.
Feels like a curse. All right.
Let's briefly pivot around to everyone else because the alarm just went off.
That's true.
So how do our various, what are some brief shots of our various characters reacting to this?
Speaking of pivot, shit. So, basically, after the mission and after the calm down, Liz has kind of like secluded herself to her own, like, you know, her own like barracks room. Just kind of sitting there, kind of like going over the document again, just trying to like piece things together about it.
Yeah.
And like, there's this very tense moment, her brow like just furrowing, and then suddenly just everything shakes, the whole place rattles.
Right,
her,
yes, also I forgot that happened.
her whole like her thank God it's capped, but her whiskey bottle down to about like a quarter goes flying into the air, and she goes flumping off her bed. She scrambles up, gets on the comm, slams her finger into it, and she just is like, Rev, what the hell? And then like she's like, what the hell? And I'm assuming there's no pickup. And then she...
Yeah, no. I think in the back of the scene that, like, comes over the comms, and then immediately after Yelena hits the alarm.
Yeah, and then, like, she hears the alarm, and, she has, her black coat has been hanging up, like, on the side of a chair, next to her desk. And she pulls her pistol out of it, turns off the safety, slides out up the door, and starts just booking it down the hall towards the cockpit, command area, control, whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
And that's basically things from her point of view until she breaches, you know, what's going on in the struggle between the agent and Rev.
Yeah, I think it's going to take you one more. I think Rev's got one more roll to do before you get there. That feels right to me.
I mean, she's probably gonna also pass by Yeleni too, but
Well, Yelene's in the room.
oh, okay.
Yelena didn't get out. She went and hit the alarm.
Yeah, it was a failure.
True. All right. Yep. So that's basically things from her point of
Yeah.
view.
I would like to do a flashback.
You may do a flashback. What are you doing?
Ruinera is he's got a little bit of a bad feeling about the silence that has been coming from Labarum ever since they initiated and completed this mission. So I'd like to do a flashback to try and use the Midwich Valley's like scanners to detect anything Labarum based in the vicinity.
Okay.
Probably like a couple hours before this happens, or sooner, whichever works.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I think that would just be part of the stress cost,
Okay.
to make that a success. What would he do if he discovered something?
He's gonna hide in the ceiling.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah, just spend 2 stress and you can drop from the ceiling.
Holy
Perfect.
fuck.
It's a big flashback. It's costly, but it's also very cool.
That's some ninja shit.
I'm trying to remember if
Dea-
Ruiner was in any of the previous, if any of the scenes before I revealed the agent being in the thing last time. But I don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is cool.
So Adea's in the dish pit,
That's why it's 2
and
stress.
she's got her jacket tied around her waist, and she's wearing an apron, and she's got gloves on, and she's singing loudly to herself and doesn't notice any of this.
Wait,
Okay,
well,
no,
well,
you absolutely
hold on.
would hear the alarm. The alarm is very loud.
And wait. Even before the alarm, like Rev, like made the whole like pub feed veer
Yes.
hard enough.
Yes,
To,
I
like-
don't think.
Okay,
I don't think
Um,
Adea would have not noticed.
I'm gonna have her show up pretty delayed though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fine, that's
well,
fine.
the dish pit. I imagine that part of part of me wants to like figure out like in the actual like pin down the actual interior of pub feed. But in my head, I imagine the like kitchen food eating area to be a ways away from where the thing is piloted
Yeah.
from, driven from, I guess.
So I'm gonna mark a shotgun.
Oh, what's constant? How does constant? I'm trying to remember where constant was last time.
I thought he left.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you're right. They left. Yeah.
Hey, excuse me.
You're fine. Yeah, I was just like, yes, I overcompensated for trying to make sure I don't forget NPCs. It's like, yes, Constant is in this mission. You're right, Constant is not here. Yelini is the only character I control, only friendly character I control on this vessel. Alright. So Agent 41 is now between you and the doorway, Rev. You just got shot at. Oh, your ears are ringing something fierce also.
Okay.
And the bullet like punched into the glass.
So
of
hold up,
the
am I
bridge.
there or no?
Oh yeah. And then Ruinera drops from the ceiling.
So a grate in the ceiling behind
Yeah, I guess
where
Ruinera can act first.
Agent 47.
41, not Agent 47.
41?
This isn't Hitman.
Thank you. Agent 41, a grate in the ceiling is kicked to the side, and a shotgun just sticks out of it and shoots at him.
All right, cool. By the way,
It,
you don't know.
excuse me.
You don't know what its gender was before its gender ended up not
All
mattering
right.
anymore.
So 3 in struggle.
Oh man, yeah, you have 3 in struggle. Heck yeah.
What would a collateral dice be?
Oh, I thought of one, but it's way too mean. It's way too mean.
Okay.
It's not worth 1 dice. I'll say 1 die. I'll say
Is it gonna be
anyway.
another agent?
Yeah, it's that there's another agent.
Oh my. For
It's too
one
mean.
die.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Don't take that, but it's the thing that popped into my head.
Is that what the collateral die is?
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking it.
Oh my goodness.
Position and effect, please.
Oh boy. Let's see. You spent 2 stress on this flashback. It has no idea that you're here. This is controlled. I think everything against these guys are limited. Yeah, they're tier 5. Control limited.
Okay, I'm gonna drop control to risky to make it standard, and
Classic
I'm gonna
Risky
truth.
Standard time. What? Oh, that's a 6. You didn't need that collateral die.
Oh well. I guess we're fucked. Looks at the camera.
So a shotgun goes off into 41's head.
Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Let me go remind myself. I gotta see. Oh, I think the shotgun hits it. And it like sways to the side like a little bit drunkenly. The bullets clearly have impacted its body. But it doesn't go down, and its
Don't
head
like that.
snaps around to Ruinera in the roof panel and like holds up its like big chunky. It's just the frickin' it's just like it's just like RoboCop's gun. It's this stupid big pistol. That's RoboCop's gun, right? I'm not remembering that wrong.
Yeah, that's a big stupid pistol. The Auto 9.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking of.
It's really good in hostage situations.
At this point, I think Eliza shows up.
All right, so she comes through the door that basically Rev and Yeleni were trying to escape through. She has her pistol drawn, eyes just flicking around, and she sees Agent 41. And is there another agent? Did we confirm that?
You don't. I know where that will happen.
All right, so she has her gun trained on him, and she starts to sort of sidestep, noticing that he's like taken some damage. She's basically maneuvering to flank, and she is going to basically bark at him. Don't know who you are, but the game is up. Stand down. Or this will get very, very messy.
Does Ruinera recognize this guy at all? Not personally, but like, do I have an idea of what the fuck's going on here?
Oh, yeah. I think the moment you shoot at it with a shotgun and it doesn't immediately fall over, you know more or less what's up.
Okay, from behind Ruinera's helmet in the ceiling, he yells at Eliza, "No talking, just shoot!"
She glances at
I think it's too late. I need to. This
No, that's
isn't
fine.
talking
I
is
just-
not a
that's what he
free
said.
action in this game. Actions have consequences. I think make a roll, Eliza. This is probably command.
I have 0 in command. I do have 2D in resolve, but 0 in command.
That's unfortunate.
All right.
We can rewind if you want to, but telling someone to stand down is 100% command.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? I'm doing the.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that? No, I'm gonna do the Fergus thing and just play to the situation. So what's my position and effect for this command roll?
I will say real quick, if you want to turn this, if you want that to be like a prelude to just fighting this dude, like that's fine, but also it feels like Eliza was like genuinely trying to see if she could get it to stand down. So
I mean, she's got the thing flanked on 3 sides.
Mhm. Okay.
She's giving the one and only warning that 41's gonna get.
Let's just do this. This feels right. Okay, your position effect. I'm looking at your sheet here. I was like, does For the People work? But no, it doesn't, because it says you're beneficent and you aid nearby civilians.
I think Runeira is gonna help, actually.
Okay.
Carry a big stick.
Oh yeah, that's I guess the thing is carry a big stick is going to trigger here.
If
I
you get a
roll
4,
yeah,
a 4,
which is why I'm helping.
yeah.
I only have 1 belief with you, so this gives you the dice. Take the dice.
I have a collateral die for you also.
Okay, what's the collateral die?
Which is that the second agent attacks Adea, and she is going to take a level 1 harm.
Please take that.
Sure.
Adea versus an agent in the dish pit sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, sure. I like it.
All right.
So
So
3d6?
that's 2 dice. No,
2d6.
2, right? How many beliefs does Runeira have with Eliza?
1.
1. Okay. I assume you want dice for that. This is risky limited. I don't think it's desperate yet, especially because it was aiming not at you, but at Runeira.
Well, actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Since a shotgun is 2 load, does that do anything to the damage?
I mean, it would if the tier difference between you and this agent was not so high.
Okay.
Alright, so 2d6?
Yes.
Risky limited?
What?
I'm clenching. Please be high.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, please be high.
Yes!
Alright, so, carry a big stick kicks in.
Yeah. I think it considers you for a moment. Like, and this is why I'm ticking the clock, is because it pauses for a second, which may also give someone else a chance to act. Do you want to retract Runeira saying, like, no, just shoot it, or does that
Yeah,
still happen?
I do.
Okay. Let's see, what does it say? It says, I don't think you are in full understanding of the situation. It is you all who must stand down.
Sorry, pal, but we have home field advantage here. And she, does a thing where she does the fictional thing where, like, her gun just even though it already should be.
Yeah, you do chick chick, and then it just shoots you.
Liz is gonna dive for cover. I guess that would be
Alright,
resist.
that would be resisting, yeah.
She's just gonna scramble for cover as soon as he turns his gun on her. So what do I roll to resist?
Actually, does it shoot you, or does it slice at you with its cool vibroblade? You're over there. No, I think you're too far away. I think it pivots around to shoot at you. Which again is why it was risky and not desperate, because it had to take a moment to aim.
Yeah.
Resisting this is prowess for sure.
Okay.
But you only have one in, unfortunately.
1d, and yet I have 2 in struggle. All right, so roll 1d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna scramble for cover. D6.
Yeah, are you like going back behind the doorway? Ugh, take 4 stress.
And that stresses me out.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
This is right out of a mission. Let's
Oh,
go.
No. Oh no, you only had 3 left. Wait. Hold on. I guess you did this already. I was gonna say you could have marked armor.
Oh.
It's fine.
Um.
Oh, I know what happens.
So much for carry a big stick.
I know how to get you out of this situation for the moment. That isn't just you running away. Because that doesn't feel right, I don't think, right?
Well, are there like any obstacles on the control bridge? 'Cause
No,
she's
don't
gonna-
worry. Yeah, like you the level 2 thing I'm also inflicting is not you taking damage. You're just losing the opportunity to act here in conjunction with stressing out, as like it shoots at you, you like hurry and duck back into cover like outside of the doorway, and then it quickly like steps forward and hits a button, and the bulkhead slams shut. And there's a big steel door.
Alright, so the door slams and she starts banging on it and then she just punches it. Gritting her teeth is like, damn it! So I'm not taking any harm?
Yeah.
Just
No,
stress?
just you're stressing out, presumably from the fact that your friends, or at least one of your friends, no, 2 of your friends, Yeleni's there. I don't know how you feel about Ruinera, are on the other side of this doorway, and you cannot help them. You can maybe go help Adea though.
No, she can't act right now because she's
Well, yeah, I know,
out.
but I mean, like, when you come back.
I know what she's gonna do when she comes back,
Alright,
though.
cool. Okay, who should go next? Adea or Rev?
I say Rev.
Okay.
I'll go. So Agent 41 is like aggressive, right? Like actively attacking, like they like turn around, turn back
Yeah, I
around.
mean,
and...
it just shot at Eliza.
Okay. I'm marking motorized cockpit and spending my spark. Can Rev like come up like right between 41 and the door to like prompt an attack, and then just kind of prowl to like kind of weave around his like his shots and like his knife slashes to like wait for an opening?
Yeah, sure, that's cool. That would be desperate, but
That's what
you
I
get
want.
to auto-succeed.
Yeah.
Man.
What?
I'm just like... Yeah, I guess.
But,
Like, do you
yeah.
still get XP if you're auto-succeeding, but nothing in the thing says that you don't?
I mean, I might. Yeah, I mean, I might just like roll and get it, but I am spending a quirk too.
Oh yeah, you might just roll and get it, you're right.
Okay, so desperate 3d6, and I did say that this was a setup action, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you did.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
but you were spending
we're
that spark.
spending it.
Austin.
That's right. Yep, that's correct.
I should message Austin Ramsey and be like, hey, I found like a weird way to farm desperate XP with this series of action of abilities.
One weird trick. Ramsey hates it.
I wouldn't like normally just like abuse it, but
No,
like
it's extremely
it's-
fine. This is a very dangerous situation also.
Yeah.
This looks sick. This is where we pull out our like Cowboy Bebop the movie level of fight scene animation, where it's just Rev like not getting hit somehow, like probably a lot of like everything slowing down as we see like sword slashes coming, like you following which way the gun is going and just barely dodging. This is This is, I mean, you haven't used, you haven't pushed yourself for this, but I still feel like this is extremely the Devil's Footsteps. You are definitely performing a feat of athletics that verges on the superhuman right now.
Absolutely. Like, Spike Spiegel just dodging every attack
Hey,
situation.
your prowess filled up. Do you want to put a point in struggle right now? It might
That-
come in handy.
That was the plan. And then the follow-up is, like, the second that, like, one of the, like, knife lunges is kind of sluggish or delayed, I think Rev just closes in and starts beating 41 with his fists.
Ruinera underhands him his shotgun.
That's very cool.
Okay, is that the assist?
No, it's not a help action. It's just narrative. But
You sure you don't want
Okay,
to make that
yeah.
an assist? You got stress
sure.
to burn, right?
it's true. I'll make it an assist.
Okay.
I think Rev takes the shotgun and, like, beats 41 with, like, the butt of the shotgun.
Is it like hit with the butt and then like hand down, pull the trigger?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, going in, this would be Desperate Limited. However, you both are being helped and did a setup action. So, how are you? Which axes are you shifting?
All effect.
Oh, so you want to turn this into Desperate Great
Correct.
with 1 die. Well, I guess 2 dice because you have Daredevil.
I also am marking the stress to push myself.
Okay. Well,
So
in
2 die?
in that case, your feat of athletics that verges on the superhuman would raise this up to great effect anyway.
Okay, can I turn
Oh no,
one
wait,
of...
hold on. Let me do math here. Setup action to standard effect. Push yourself to great effect. And then you still have 2 boosts. So yeah, you have a boost from pushing yourself and a boost from getting help. Do you want to turn those both into dice?
Yes.
Okay. So this is now Desperate Great. Push dice, help dice, that's 3, and then athletics is 4.
Okay,
Desperate Great,
and
46.
actually, a line when you push yourself, in addition to the normal benefits, gain plus 1d if you're taking advantage of the setup action. So I think that's 5 dice.
Wait, what? Where's that? What gives
That's
you
from
that?
the weapon. I veteraned it. I had it when we were.
Yeah,
were
that's
still in the next.
5d6. Excellent.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no 6s. Oh,
I
man.
guess I'm gonna resist it.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, just like, I think its helmet cracks slightly when you hit it with the shotgun. And it staggers back, and then just a deafening boom from the shotgun. This one like knocks it back into the control panel of the AMC. And you have enough shots have gone into its chest that like you can see the wires sparking inside as you've pierced its armor. As it is now 100% clear that this is some cyborg ninja type stuff going on here.
Absolutely.
I'll tick this clock 3 times. Man, it sucks that Eliza was set up the combo to get +1 against this dude and then immediately stressed out.
Yeah, what a shame that is.
You could have marked armor, dude!
I think I have a desperate consequence coming Rev's way.
Yes, there is. 1 second, let me blow my nose.
Whatever it is, I'm definitely resisting it. I have 3 die in prowess now.
Oh, I know what happens. So there's a moment, where I think everything goes quiet for a moment, and it looks like maybe you killed it. It doesn't move for a second. The bit of its helmet that you cracked, that you like shattered, is the bit near its mouth, and so we see like half of its mouth, its cheek bleeding a little bit, and slowly it like sits up like a little bit and lifts its head and just smiles, and suddenly there's a soft beep, 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 beep. As Rev, you look down and realize that in the fray of, like, dodging all its hits, it stuck a bomb to you. And then the bomb explodes, take the level 4 harm dead.
I could hear you smiling when you said that. I'm willing to resist. There we go. Dead, more like one stretch.
Are you also, do you have stuff left? Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Would you like to mark armor?
Where is it stuck to me?
I mean, I think we decide that based on how resisting and how armor is working. If you're reducing this to a level 2 harm.
Well, I have reflexes.
Yes.
Can I try and take off whatever garment I have and throw it at him? That has the bomb stuck to it?
I feel like thinking about this cinematically, taking off... Oh, yeah, I guess it depends what it's stuck to.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
You know,
what's Rev wearing? Is Rev wearing a jacket?
Yeah.
Is this Rip 2 Rev's cool jacket? You just whip your jacket off?
Guess Rev's going to J. Crew.
Yeah, so the explosion... I mean, it's a small explosion. I think, like...
It was gonna blow up anyways.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm like... If this was a real explosion, this would hurt everyone in this room. But this is an anime, and the attack, like, it's...
Yeah, Ruinera is briefly off screen, looks at the camera.
Well, Ruinera hasn't left the ceiling tiles, right?
That's true.
I guess it's not tile. I don't know. I don't know if this has drop tiles.
And Yeleni's behind the parachute. We're fine.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, Yeleni's still in here. You're right. I think Yeleni's like hiding under like the control panel at this point.
Yeleni jumped in the fridge.
I'm trying
Peter,
to think
you
if
should-
there's anything else.
You should have just
Yeah,
not
Yeleni's just
resisted
hiding.
it and made Wyatt cry.
Yeah, that's how Cass plays tabletop, or Fergus plays tabletop.
That's true.
You should have just let it happen and have Wyatt go, "What? You can't do that!"
Peter can't even kill his NPCs. He's not gonna kill Red.
Okay, so take the level 2 harm. What's a harm related to getting hit by a shock, like an explosion's shockwave? Rattle? No, wait, we have rattled already. And that's
No,
that's more like level
I made. Oh yeah, it's more like level 1.
What's the effect people are under where it's like shell shocked? Shell shocked.
Yeah, shocked.
Yeah.
Just do shocked. Shell shocked is more like, I mean, shell shocked is what
Like
PTSD
PTSD.
used to be called, but shock. You are definitely in shock, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so level 2 harm shocked.
It also makes you feel like your bones are coming out of you like jelly.
Man, I'm
Yeah,
so
exactly.
glad Laika's helping us in this agent fight.
Wait,
Well-
Speaking of which, speaking of agent fights and people needing help, hey Adea.
Wait.
So, what?
I'm sorry. Did we decide that I can't throw my jacket at Agent 41?
Oh no, that happens. Oh, did you want to make that into a roll?
Well, I suppose to like, I don't know, hurt him with it maybe, but
Okay.
I mean, no, it's fine. I don't want to hog this show. We can do it after, I guess, or fucking a day I can go first. It's fine.
I mean,
Can I go
it's
first with
part
Rev,
of this.
actually?
It's part of this scene, and it's also clever. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
give me a roll. It's weird to make this.
Would it be?
Have the jacket in midair.
It'd
and
be
then the camera
finesse.
flip.
It'd 100% be finesse.
Yeah. Okay.
It's. I don't even know what the. It's difficult to give you a position and effect here because technically the consequence already occurred.
True.
Oh, you know what? I'll just hurt Ruinero with it. Oh no, I'll hurt Yelini with it.
Oh.
This
Well,
is.
now I don't want to do it. We're in save the waifu mode here.
I mean,
They have
listen,
already moved on from
playing
this
around.
waifu.
You're playing
He's
around with
getting
bombs.
engaged.
I think if Rev knew that like Yelini was hiding under the control panel and the control panel was like near 41, he probably wouldn't throw it like toward where Yelini is.
Okay. Well, I mean,
So.
that's I guess the thing that we want to focus on here is this Rev just trying to not die, or is this Rev trying to like use this to his advantage? And if he's using it to his advantage, then there's like potential collateral damage, whereas if the scene is just if it's just like Rev survives, then like Yelini is Schrodinger's Yelini and isn't in the shot.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
way it's the way I would think about it if I was directing this anime.
Okay, that.
So if you want to make this into an attack, like there can be consequences, but if you're just surviving, then we ignore what those
Okay.
consequences would be. It doesn't
I-
make realistic sense, but this isn't the goal of this. Isn't realistic.
No, that makes sense. It is, yeah. It's like part of the gameplay.
Kick the shit out of Yelini.
No, Rev's just. I guess Rev is just. Yeah, it's fine. Let's
Okay.
move on with it.
All right. Adea, what was happening in the meantime? I guess where do you think you get jumped on?
She was taking off her waterproof gloves and peeking her head out of the dish pit door to like just look out into the kitchen and then further to the back of the bar where the food area is.
All right.
Like I said, she's got a hoodie with its sleeves tied around her waist. She's wearing a sleeveless white shirt and a sports bra. Her hair's back in a ponytail, and she's got music playing.
I'm trying to remember if I described. Also, Eric gets his wish. I'm trying to remember if I described what number 56 looked like. I think we only saw it on screen briefly.
I get my wish!
Yes, you do get your wish. I mean, what were you expecting when I said another agent?
I don't know.
Oh, right. I remember what number 56 is. Are there windows? There are windows in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
This is fun. The glass shatters. And I think you happen to, like, move and duck your head at just the right moment, where the bullet slams into the steel wall next to you. And we see quickly a cut to agent number 56 just on, like, a hill a short distance away, like, with its sniper rifle out, and it, like, swears quietly. The glass hits you, though. Take the level 1 harm lacerated.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you do when this happens? Like, you get to
Adea
which direction the
ducks
shot came.
low to the point where she's... How far away is the hill?
Probably not that far, like, I don't know, like a quarter mile.
Be like approximate its coordinates.
I mean, you have to look out the window probably, which is dangerous to do.
Yeah, but there's a reload delay.
There is a
and
reload delay, you're right.
I want to
yeah.
roll study to try and figure out where it is.
That makes sense to me.
Like exactly where it is.
There's a reload delay. I'm just gonna bank a consequence if this isn't a full success. This is controlled, standard.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm gonna re-roll with risky as Adea like gets a beat. And she's like, all right, it's probably reloaded, but I want to get another look. Please, just 4.
Risky standard.
6.
That's
All
a
right, I'll put
6.
that.
Yeah, I think like you
So
duck
the second
down
time
just
she
as
comes
another
up-
bullet.
The second time she comes up, she flips it off, ducks, rolls as the bullet shoots where she just was, and then gets another look.
Yeah, you see the distant like glint of the scope of the sniper rifle on the hill a short distance away. The area around the city is very like I think it's mostly farmland right now, so it's a lot of flat fields. This is just a little hill. I don't know. You don't know if it's like an artificial hill or a hill that they left alone. It's got like some
Alright.
trees on it.
And Adea just fucking books it out of the kitchen towards the Gestalt Bay as she holds up her radio and with the approximated coordinates just starts talking to the radio. 47843 by 6121 by 14, 47843 by 6121 by 14, 47 as she's keeping it in her head, and she's going to get in the Tainted Empire.
Heck yeah.
Ruinera.
I think enough has happened at this point for me to say, hey Eliza, how's it going?
So Liz, she punched the door and she's kind of like frantic, and then she hears like the explosion.
Yeah.
So she looks at the paneling next to the door and she's like, this is gonna suck. And she is going to start working on dismantling the locks from here.
Okay.
Ruinera's going to help because he's doing that from the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I guess in the brief, there's probably a moment where where like both Rev and 41 are kind of stunned from this explosion. So yeah, you have the chance to do that. This would be an engineer roll, I believe.
Yeah.
Ruinera still only has one belief with you, so put that where you want.
Yeah, this is. Do you have tools, or are you just doing this by hand?
I'm gonna mark engineer tools, and my justification for that is she was basically kind of like when she was in the dank ass city, you know, she was sort of fronting as a kind of engineer, because it's like kind of the best cover she knows. All I do is make engineers as covers.
Yeah.
but anyway. But anyway, so she starts rummaging through the belt and opening the panel and starts fucking with the wires.
This is risky great then, so you can make it controlled standard if you want to.
I'm gonna do risky great. She's not in the right frame of mind right now, so
That's fair.
is this a 2d6 or a 3d6?
Where
You
are
have a
you
dice,
applying
Ruinera?
the help to? I guess you can make it controlled great. Or you could get +1 dice. +1 die.
We'll make it controlled great.
Okay.
So 2d6 controlled
Yep.
great.
Alright. The door hisses open.
So she goes in and she clips another wire and then clips another wire and then she pulls out a plug and the lock kind of comes to a sort of like, I guess, lull, and she moves over and she just shoves the door open manually with her gun in one hand. Swings it
Nice.
around looking for the agent, and if she sees it, she's gonna open fire.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see.
Can I have used simulation to decide what consequences suffered on this 4 to 5?
Isn't that only for you?
It is, but I helped.
No, that's not.
Okay,
It's only if
just
it's
checking.
for you. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something fun here. I think. Oh, I know what happens. 41 uses like the moment, like 41 is stunned for a moment, but everyone else is stunned for slightly longer, and then suddenly it's up and it slices a person-sized hole in the windshield of the bridge and like hurries out, and you've briefly lost where it could be.
No one else is resisting this. Ruinera is resisting this.
Yeah, Ruinera can resist this, absolutely.
Oh, good. I was gonna too. I was just thinking about how, but yeah, awesome, cool. Ruinera.
So I think this would be an insight resist because Ruinera, in his suspicion that things are happening, would have also set this up in the flashback.
Okay.
There's a second windshield, like 3 feet out.
What?
He just put another windshield up.
That doesn't make visual sense in my brain.
Okay.
You're in like a bridge. You cut through the window. Where would the other window be?
All right. No, I have one. I have one. So it's the same window. It's just it. But hold on. I'm gonna redo this. He set up like a window cage on a hinge above the windshield and attached it using engineering tools to a lever on the inside. He pulls the lever and the window cage like slams down to trap escape from the windshield.
Oh my god. I dig that. I'm fine with that. I will have a slight counter proposal. Just
Okay.
in terms of,
It's a little Acme. So
it's a little Acme. My suggestion is, in part of the reason why I am making it leave is because it's fun to change like scenes in a fight scene and have a sick fight on the roof of Pubfeed maybe. So did you just maybe anticipate which way it was going to go and we're like already waiting?
Well, I was helping with the door.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, you were helping with the door. You're right. I was like, oh yeah, you're still in the room.
Oh, I have it.
Or
So
you could just,
no, I know what it is.
honestly, The simple version of this is you just hurry after in time.
Yeah, so I dropped from the ceiling, Wyatt. Like, this is functionally in the fiction probably 20 seconds later, right? Ruinera just jumps up to the part of the ceiling he dropped from, pulls a ladder down that he took up there with him, and there's another ceiling panel, like, above where he was at that just leads up to the rooftop.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Great.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely raining outside, Caro. This is,
Perfect.
I've already established that it's very rainy in this part of the world.
All right, insight resistance roll. I have 2 in it.
Yeah. 6!
I take no
No
stress.
stress.
That's epic.
If only
So
Ruinera had gotten that.
Ruinera leaps up and just grabs the ceiling panel, does a quick pull up, and then relatches his arms to the ladder as he uses his body weight to just tug it down, and he starts immediately fucking pulling Rev off of the wall where he was from the concussive blast, and also gesturing for Eliza to go up there. He retrieves his shotgun from the ground.
Yeah, Liz is going to, practice good gun safety and not point her gun at people when there's not people to point her gun at, and run after the ladder.
Give me 1 second. I have a song for this, but I have to remember what it's called. Yeah, you guys can both go out there. Rev, how are you feeling, buddy? Stall for me for a moment.
Sure, yeah, no problem. So, Rev has quit Ethos, and has kind of replaced, like, he's kind of performed a little addiction transfer to like adrenaline. So he's kind of like rattled and disoriented, but like extremely angry and wants to beat the shit out of 41 as much as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But at the same time, like, has kind of like an inner tug of like, wait, I'm also the captain and have to be responsible. And I think he wants to see how Yeleni's doing while
Yeah, that makes sense.
while
Okay,
using
so-
the while like as he's using like the remote vehicle control to bring Smoko and his bike up to the roof.
So as Ruinera's like picking him up by his arm, do they like exchange a look and Ruinera just goes up the ladder with Eliza?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. So Rev hobbles over to like the control room, kind of like fiddling with the remote vehicle control in his hand. I feel like it's kind of like you have a PS3 controller in your hand and like you've played this level so many times already that it's like brainless for him to get Smoko up onto the roof. But yeah. I did expend motorized cockpit, which I've kind of self-ruled means that like the bike and the suit have detached. So I guess
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
So it's probably like near impossible to control both at once. So I think he's actually. How do you think it works? Do you think it's possible to like just like right click on the map and set a waypoint that they like both go to? Figuratively.
That may be too high tech is the only problem.
That's fair.
I mean, okay. Sorry, just like really quickly rephrase what you're doing for me, just so I can be completely clear about it.
Motorized cockpit quirk expended,
Yeah.
which means Smoko and the bike are separate.
Yes.
I think he wants to set like a point that like both the suit and the bike converge upon, like if you have like an RTS.
Yes,
and you have,
right. No, I got that part. Where are
Okay.
you sending them specifically?
like right above the bridge.
Oh. Okay, can the bike get up there?
It has the Rocket League thrusters.
Okay, fine.
Hey, that's
Those
been
such a
established.
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't think that was established enough for it to just like straight up fly up into the sky like that, but you know what? It's fine. This is an anime. Yeah, give me a maneuver roll for that. More just like Smoko might take some damage from doing this, just like doing it
Sure.
from remote control.
Totally.
And you're just trying to get them there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that like I and possibly like Yeleni can embark.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Oh, did you spend this 8 XP?
Yeah, that's what I spent line on. I think I just forgot to
Okay,
delete this.
please delete it when you do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You're good.
3d6 position and effect.
Yes, let's see. Using your remote vehicle control. Normally it'd be limited, but that doesn't super make sense to me. So I'm just gonna say it's risky standard.
Sure. Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Dang,
well,
buddy.
not some great, not very good rolls today.
I know what happens.
Okay.
You don't have any way of, you don't, there's nothing you can do after the fact, huh?
I could resist it, but I don't want to
Yeah,
resist
you could
it.
resist. I guess resisting would be the thing. So I think we flashback here, where as Adea ran down to get into Orson, we see Agent Number 56 get into its own Gestalt. And another shot fires as, Oh, a shot fire, like, as Smoko and the bike, like, blast out of the hangar bay, it fires a bullet that goes in between them, but the bullet arcs out electricity in both directions. Actually, I don't think it's electricity. I think it's like a weird field where in the anime we see a like a bright flash of light in a sphere around it, and both of them like slam into the ground, like sparking. I don't think they got high enough for them to be like seriously damaged, but I did say it was risky. So Smoko's gonna take the level 2 damage. What would you say? What's something when you drop an expensive piece of electronics on the ground, like with a hard
Broken
fall?
mic.
Bricked.
Bricked is funny.
It's going to be level 3.
Brick feels like level 3.
It is level 3 because I already have 2 level 2s.
Oh, you have 2 level 2s. Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Smoke. Oh shoot, yeah. Bricked. Oh, poor Smoko.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know what's extra? I was gonna say what's extra rough is you might not even get paid for this mission, but actually no. If you're gonna go, if you there's still a way for you to get paid. Yeah, poor Smoko. I guess speaking of 56, Adea. You got into Orson at this point, I assume? You have
Yep,
to go find its mech.
and before she gets into Orson, she drops the bay door, and so he can just walk out.
Yeah.
And she's still whispering his coordinates. I assume I know where he is because of the study roll.
Yeah.
So I can just go engage.
Yeah. 1 second.
Great.
Where the fuck is it? God damn it, did I not save it? Why do I do this to myself? Okay, give me 1 second. I know what it looks like. Adea just wants to go punch it.
Basically.
Okay. Let's jump back to the roof for just a second.
Okay.
Eliza, let's go with you, cause again, you haven't gotten to do any cool fighting stuff for a second. Ruinera and 41 are up. I think 41's up on the roof and was in the prospect of and like slicing a hole in it elsewhere, and then the moment Ruinera pops up, it looks up and like.
Eliza should get up there first, since
Well, I thought Eliza followed Ruinera.
Runer gestured her to the ladder and then went to Rev and.
Oh,
Rev and
you're
him
right. You're
had the thing.
right. Sorry.
You're good.
So Eliza, it looks at you.
Upon seeing it, Liz has her pistol ready, and she draws her machete off of her holster, and kind of does the big boss sort of like gun over the back of the wrist, blade pointed at him, and she's sort of creeping in a sort of what is it called? A strafing.
Yeah.
Sort of like just kind of like gun pointed.
That makes sense to me.
You want
Give me just a hot second as I This is more difficult than I thought it was. To find the thing that I use. I'm very sorry. Oh, to be fair, I guess I wasn't expecting this character to show up.
For one die that Ruinera didn't need.
Oh, here
What
we
you gonna
go.
do about it, Peter?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Shut up. I'm a little sad that it's not a kitchen fist fight, but
Yeah,
you know,
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
It just felt like thinking about this character. We have the up close fighty one, and then we have the far away shooty one. It made more sense to me. This is right. Once again, no. Yes. And yes. Okay.
so yeah, Liz is basically waiting for this guy to like just make one wrong move.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna just leap on it like an adder.
Eliza plays through the entirety of Dark Souls with a rapier in the offhand, and she just parries.
Probably.
I think it hits a button on its... No, it doesn't hit a button. It twists a dial on its gun. And looks at you very... Like, okay, I actually have to take these people seriously. And takes a moment to aim the shot. And you just move.
Yeah, as it takes a moment to aim the shot, she's gonna just like fire at its arm to disarm it.
Okay, and like charge in with your... What was it, a cleaver?
She had a machete.
Machete, yeah.
So basically, yeah, she's gonna fire to try and disarm it, and then like come in with the machete. Gotta get the Metal Gear Solid
Yeah, that's sick.
melee
yeah, okay,
fight.
I mean, that's just a plain old struggle. Do you have anything that would... Oh, yeah, you do. You have... We finally use carry a big stick. So you get a +1 on this. Its gun is doing something scary, so I think this is still desperate. Is there anything that would make this standard that you have? I don't think so. I think this is sadly desperate limited.
Ooh,
You have stress though.
I do. All right. So, yeah. All right. Gonna roll struggle. Get an extra dice from big stick. Also gonna push myself for increased position.
Okay, so you want risky limited?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it
give me that roll.
so is it 3d6?
Yes.
Okay.
Can Runar help this too?
Oh, remember you can push yourself after. If you want to roll first and then push. Ruinera can help, yeah.
All right, I'll roll 2d6. We'll see what comes of it. Then I'll push if it's not looking
just
good.
want to remind you of that thing because you spent it, so you might as well make use of it.
There's a 6.
There's a 6. Yeah, good thing I reminded you of that. You didn't even need to push yourself.
Also, it should have been a 3d6, I think, because I already had two in struggle plus the one.
Oh. Right.
see if I crit.
Yeah, roll another 1d6. Hey! Alright, you never mind. No help required.
All right. What does this look like?
I don't know. What is this like? You win here. This must look sick. I mean, you shoot the gun out of its hand, right?
No.
Okay.
No. What happens is that she's about to shoot the gun out of his hand, but he fires first. What happened is that her Liz's fucking new type kicks in. She feels, and we're actually going to make this like kind of a composite of what has been felt like to be shot in the head as another person. She feels this before it happens, and she knows exactly how to move to avoid it. And so just her body just jerks as she swerves to the side, and before she even knows what she's doing, she's closing in, and she jabs the machete up through his arm to keep the gun from firing on her. And then she comes in, and there's a moment where she stares down Agent 41, gun pointing underneath its chin. Her eyes narrow, and she just pulls the trigger.
Yeah, I think it's like... I think it tries to... I guess actually that's the thing, is it tries to pull its sword out, and like cut you with it, but it was in the process of like its sword just takes a second, and before like you get the gun up there, there's a brief like surprise on its face, and then just like boom. And
So just
the rain pouring down. The scene is very like the colors are very muted.
Yep.
The blood is like, is the blood bright red on the like normal muted color palettes, or does it look almost gray?
It's very gray.
Okay. Yeah, and then just like the agent falls.
Ruinera comes up like out of the hatch, and he's got the shotgun, and his shoulders relax as he sees this, and he just slowly walks up to Eliza's side while he's taking his helmet off with one hand, and there's just sweat matting his face, and he said, "Very few have done what you have just done."
She reaches down and she just, with a ching, pulls the machete out of its arm, and kind of flicks it to get some of the, I don't know if it actually bleeds, but blood. She glances over at Ruinera, and there might be more of them.
Ruinera just turns his head to the Tainted Empire, walking.
There's definitely more of them.
I
Oh.
will. Hello?
Hello, it's just.
Oh, was that Rhythmbot?
Yeah.
He says, "I believe I will use pub feed. The Tainted Empire is, excuse me, the Midwich Valley is not really in fighting shape right now, especially not against the likes of these." And he excuses himself back down to the control room, where Rev and Yeleni are, but Dea wants to beat the shit out of someone. But unfortunately, I'm not going to make it easy. So the Tainted Empire, with the bead on on Agent 56's location, is moving rapidly, and as it does, it's changing out the parts of it that were concrete and like the brutalist architecture of the city that it needed to reconstitute itself from, and replacing it with just the earthy parts that were more characteristic of the Tainted Empire beforehand. And I would like to make Agent 56 my rival.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
Okay. All right. I think. Okay. I guess actually, I think. I'll leave this up to you. I didn't want to take this too far away from like.
Yeah,
you
me
guys
neither. I
having
think
downtime.
it should
was gonna
leave, but I
have-
want it to be the rival.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad we're on the same page there then. So yeah, as you advance, I think if you're good with it getting away, I was gonna make you like roll to maybe try to stop it or like get something out of it, but we can just do this entirely cinematically. I think as you advance, it like fires a couple shots. It has this big, I mean, we saw its bullets already. It fires these weird, exploding, like, energy shots. We don't know what they are yet. And it has these big cool panels that, like, rotate around to block bullet fire and stuff. It fires a couple shots at you, but Orson isn't powered the normal way, and so it just kind of shrugs them off, and the Gestalt backs up a little bit, and then suddenly in the cockpit, we see 56. I think 56, in extreme contrast to the cyborg ninja, just looks like the world's most unassuming person. Like, extremely... I honestly... Hitman was not even a touchstone for me with these guys. I totally forgot Agent 47 is named Agent 47. The number thing just came to me. Like, it was probably in my subconscious or whatever. But now that it's been brought up, I'm just gonna lean
Cop
into
story
it.
of my life.
What was that?
I said cop story of my life.
Yeah.
Accidentally finding out that my games are Dark Souls was very elucidating.
But yeah, I'm just gonna lean into it and say, like, this is the world's most unassuming person. It's probably something where often it, like, it has those very realistic, what is it? Is it Mission Impossible, where they're always wearing those like, plastic masks that look like other people's faces? I think that's Mission Impossible.
Isn't that the Matrix?
No, the Matrix is, because that's not...
No, it's Mission Impossible,
thank you,
and the
Kara.
Mythbusters proved that it was bullshit.
Thank you, Kate. Yes. Oh no, it's absolutely bullshit. But as far as like an anime spy goes, it makes sense to me. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't have that right on. I think it is just like. I actually don't think we see its face in this shot. I just think we see its mouth, like the lower half of its face, as like a little alert goes up on the corner of its screen. It's like, Agent 41 has been eliminated, and it winces. And,
Oh, wait. Flashback. Ruinera gets Eliza away from the body before the collar and the wrist explosives go off. For 41.
That's cool. I literally just realized something.
That happens?
No, I literally just realized you can't have two rivals.
I've just finished one.
No, you did. Wait, no, you didn't. You didn't spend your clocks, did you?
Oh, can I make it Ruinera's rival?
Yes, absolutely. I was gonna ask you, do you want to make
Great.
it Ruinera's rival? It's too bad we don't get. Oh,
Can
you know
I-
what? Oh,
Can I also flashback?
yes.
Finish your thought.
Okay, my brain is in tatters right now.
I know.
Um,
Finish your
No,
thought.
you flashback first because it doesn't.
Okay, so Runeera gets Liz away, and she just speed walks, doesn't look at the explosion behind her. All right, that's all.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was all what Kara said. I was anyway. The Agent 56 says, what does it say to you, Adea? I'm trying to. All the things popping in my head are like the most like, I'll get you next time, Gadget. And I don't want that. I don't want that from this person. This thing. I think it comes into you, Adea, and just says, I told the agency that we should have brought more. Next time I see you, well, maybe you won't be quite so lucky.
Adea's still breathing really hard from the run to the hangar bay, and that coupled with constantly saying the coordinates to herself, and she blinks a couple times, and like goes to push the comms button back, but it probably cuts it off.
Yeah, I think it shoots you one more time. And this time I think everything goes black for a moment. Not in the cockpit, but like all your screens go dark. As outside we actually see, like, the bullet hits Orson, and Orson is like painted in Vanta black for a second, as it's just like a 2D silhouette. It's very weird. And then when the effect fades, it's gone. But yes, don't worry. The comms with Ruinera is the exact same thought I had. You and I have the same brain cell. Before it leaves, it does come into Ruinera and says, we were considering you for the program, you know. I don't understand why you did this.
So this comes in as Ruinera has put his helmet back on, and he's sitting like at the pub feed manual controls, like aiming the mortar cannon reticle in the general direction that the Tainted Empire is, with it just far off in the distance, probably over the crests of some hills. And he, like, within the motorcycle helmet, it's almost like the MCU Iron Man view, where it just immediately extreme conflict comes to his face, and he says, before chuckling a little bit, there is no such thing as regret from an agent. I will not be manipulated, not anymore. Run away this time, little fly. I will be here when you return.
That's pretty sick.
Revan Yelena's scene.
Everything popping into my head today is the cheesiest thing in the world. It says, threaten me all you want. We speak in actions. That's, I suppose, why you never would have been a proper fit. And then, yeah, calms down. Rival declared.
It's a hell of a thing to say before running away.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's Scion ulting away from a 3-man gang. Cowards!
I guess for it, like, it's a sniper, it doesn't care about like
Honor, yeah.
being cool in fights.
So,
Sure.
like I said, we still need the Yeleni Rev scene, and then I think
Yes.
we're done.
Well, we're done in terms of like we'll skip ahead from here and then.
Yeah.
I think Rev loses the signal with his remote vehicle control, and then like just immediately tries to pull up a comm with Ruinera.
You hear the audio feedback of it opening, but Ruiner doesn't say anything.
Ruinera, you there?
Yes, Captain, I am here.
Well, I don't hear any gunshots.
About 2 minutes too late. Eliza dispatched the agent. Its partner has fled.
Good job, pal. I think he just clicks it off. Thinking about like I don't know. Wanting to feel like victorious, but also just being completely exhausted, and I guess like hobbles over. I guess maybe not hobbles because he's not that fucked up. But does like shuffle over to Yeleni and be like, "You all right?"
I've been better, but I'm alive. She touches the like blood staining like her neck and the top of her shirt and shivers a little bit. Try that again. I'm gonna hurry it. Oh, come on.
Well, it's too bad we don't have a second doctor.
Wait for this.
We
She
actually
laughs. It doesn't need stitches. I don't think. I'll have to go check and make sure.
I'm sorry we let you get taken hostage.
Rev, there was no letting. None of us could have even been remotely prepared for that thing. I can't believe you managed to take it out. When I offered to come with you, I wasn't expecting this. Am I a traitor?
Well, I wasn't sure what I was expecting either. I don't think the one that saw your face is alive anymore. So, I suppose it's
Its
not
friend
too
got
late.
away, though. Who knows? It seemed like it was It was some kind of cyborg. Who knows what kind of information it was broadcasting?
You're right. If that's the case, then you might find yourself wanted by the Labarum military police. At least, like 4 or 5 people who are also wanted by the Labar military police.
I'm gonna have to
And
call
if
my
they come after you,
parents.
That's probably a good idea. I
Sorry.
was actually coming up to do the same thing.
so yeah, at this point, Liz has stepped down from the ladder that got her up to the roof. She's wet. She's got flecks of blood on her. That blood isn't her own. And she wipes her cheek and says, well, look at it this way. If they come after you, they're gonna have to go through us first.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not mad at all of you. I offered to come along. I should have thought more about what I was getting into.
Great, I'm taking a shower.
Liz, you
I should go
did the honors.
have a look
Oh,
at
sorry.
this.
Hmm?
Yeleni stands up.
Yeah. I think after like Yeleni starts heading out, Rev says to Liz, "So you did the honors?"
Didn't really have the luxury of saving him for you.
That's all right. I suppose I can't have them all.
I'll try to get you next time, buddy.
I think he like visibly is trying to come up with a one-liner, and then just like chuckles to himself, punches her shoulder, and says, "Go take a shower. You smell like shit."
Smell like dead assassin. Yeah, she just steps off screen to do that.
Yeah, I guess at long last, Rev sits down in his like command center chair in like this room that is like 80% more scorched and covered in broken glass, and starts dialing Traveler. Puts his feet up on the table.
So hold on. Rev is going into the cockpit or the command center, and Ruinera, who was aiming Pubfeed's cannon reticle, is sitting silently in the co-pilot chair. I like to think that as the time passed, the sun fully set and there's no light coming in through the windshield at all anymore. And as he's coming in, Ruinera gets up out of the chair, and the two of them just wordlessly pass as he leaves with the shotgun.
That's good. I have been looking at your crew sheet, your squad sheet, because I can't remember if you spent this banked upgrade or not, and it seems like you haven't.
No, we haven't.
Can we just spend that right now to get Yeleni as a specialist? Because that seems right.
That sounds appropriate, yeah.
I want it.
All right.
I want
Yeleni is now
I want a
officially
confidant.
a member of the crew.
Yay.
I
What's
am
her
thou,
last name? I
thou
feel
art
like
I.
it's Novak.
Novak.
Yeah, I was right. Expertise, doctor. Edges, loyal. Let me look at cohort stuff. Is anyone else do anything before this traveler call that I need to focus on?
Outside of a fan service shot of Liz in the shower, no.
There's also Dea parking the Tainted Empire, going back to the dish pit and changing the power metal she was listening to lo-fi.
Loyal and principled is Yeleni for sure. All right. Yeah, you're calling Traveler. I'm trying to think if he would. No, I think it's still. We cut to a shot of Amberlost, and a bunch of big old Gestalts walking around, retrofitted with like tools that can allow them to carry building materials fairly easily. We see the let me remind myself what's it called? What the hammer to fall looks like. Oh yeah, it's the big stompy boy. It's just picking up like a massive piece of rubble and walking it out of the city. I think to maintain tonal continuity, it's raining there as well, but I think it's like a softer rain. The colors are a little bit brighter. And you pop up in like the corner of his screen. I think the quality is pretty scratchy. I don't know if there'll be like words lost, but you are making a call from pretty far away. And Traveler goes, "Oh, Revely."
How
are you
been,
doing,
Trav?
my dear boy? Oh, sorry, the latency.
It's all right. Please, you go first.
How are you doing?
I
heard that you went on some kind of... Actually, would he know? Yeah, actually... yeah, rewind, sorry. Revely, what do you think you're doing? I heard you went on some kind of unlicensed operation.
Right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. He would know. I think Rev is genuinely like doesn't say anything for a good like 7 or 8 seconds, and then I think he says, "Trev, there's not really a turning back point."
Oh, what have you done this time, boy?
I didn't call because I needed your help or I wanted you to fix this and bail me out. I was calling to tell you that I probably won't be seeing you again for a while, as long as you're in the barn.
Are you defecting? Please tell me it's not to Haraeth.
No, believe me, I think we're doing some independent work. Trav, I know you're angry or confused or something. They've been trying to get us to commit war crimes this entire time.
Revely, stop. He like rubs his face, like adjusts his glasses. Write to me. We should not speak of such things over open comms.
Thanks, Trav.
You be careful. I trust that you have good reason for what you are doing. I am proud of the growth that I have been seeing in you. I hope that this is part of that.
Rev thinks back to when he like kind of blew up at Adea, like when they first got back into PubFeed, and he says, "Yeah, I think I've got a pretty good reason. I've been reading that book that you sent me, and I'm off the drugs."
Like I said, I'm proud of you. We should stop talking now. I don't want them to trace your location off of my comm signal.
I love you, Trev.
I love you too.
And I think he hangs up and just like rubs tears out of his eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sad traveler call. I'm super stoked that like Trav didn't just like totally pull like a loyalist moment there. That was a pleasant surprise.
Nah, he's part of the tired veteran squad.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay. We still have like 15 minutes left.
I was gonna say we finished early. Why?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I think I'm gonna set up next time, which is gonna be a very drastic tonal shift. Give me a second because I need to find. I'm just gonna mute and deafen everything. I need to check this song. Oh. Right, I forgot. I forgot that this was their theme. That's not. I should have prepared. Different music for this. It's so hard to do. to score everything on the fly.
For sure.
I need something jazzy. There's something else in the Cowboy Bebop. Fergus, you listen to a lot of Cowboy Bebop music. Is there a good jazzy song I can play?
There's a couple, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, Robert.
Them.
Do you have?
I don't remember the name.
Yeah, that's that's what. Same here. Oh, is it? Nope. Oh, is it? No. Most of these go a little too hard. Or like too soft is the problem. What's this? No. Come on, Yoko Kanno, help me out.
What's the mood you're trying to hit?
I'm trying to like a song that would play when you meet a kind of suspicious but charming mob boss.
Oh,
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Okay.
I found the song I'm thinking of.
Great.
Okay. So, let me look at the map and see how far y'all have to travel. Oh, actually, I don't think you have to go too far. Yeah, this actually isn't bad. Oh no, never. I guess I never specified exactly where this is. So I say like 1 second. State. Southeast. Okay. Right, that makes sense. So your path would be like this, probably. I guess you. What was that?
Keep having to remember to zoom super far out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys get into any. Oh, I think this is it. I think constant radios ahead and gets you guys new my brain immediately goes to transponder signals because I've been watching The Mandalorian. That's not right, but it gives you new new codes basically that would throw off people that like I think you guys there's probably an alert out for you guys after like a mysterious AMC entered the city posing to be members of a mercenary company, and then there was an attack, and then that AMC disappeared. But we already had a big fight, and I think it's just you guys need to get to downtime. So yeah, I think you get new codes, and I think this part, like you're traveling in part through the desert, or not desert, but like grasslands that there's nothing really of note there. So as long as you're careful, you get there okay. Kind of similarly to when you did your mountain mission with Traveler and Co. A while ago now. Liz, I mean, new types and Jedis, like Gundam was very inspired by Star Wars in a lot of ways.
I'm just saying, she went the opposite direction I was expecting her to go.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I actually really love it. But
Yeah, it's great. I like it too.
also, what Eric just said.
Yes, it's very funny. So yeah, it's probably... what's the vibe like as you guys just make your slow journey across?
Fucking just hit it up with some Borderlands music. Some Borderlands just vocal OST. I don't know.
Wait, can I play Eric's new song of like us, like all like beaten and battered and just trying to get to safety?
Eric?
Or is it not the vibe?
It might not be the vibe. I don't know. Eric?
That's okay. That's okay. Get it in.
I imagine a few days passed and we were able to like kind of like,
Yeah.
recover.
Right.
And the tension is settled. And so now we're just kind of just, waiting out the ride.
It's just like kind of anticipatory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
That's
perhaps.
I mean, there'll probably be a shot of like Liz just on top of pub feed, wind blowing through her hair while she's smoking a cigarette.
I like that.
Staring off into
sun
the
setting over the grasslands.
Yeah, just like watching scenery pass by.
Yeah, we get some shots of pub feet, just like the sky so vast above it, just very panned out, makes pub feet look very small, and just the clouds like billowing in the like overhead, like some time-lapse shots. And then you guys get to the mountains, and we see pub feed like going up a road, like a switchback road along the side of one of them. You probably like reach a security checkpoint, and people are like, like, who are you? And then like their radio turns on, and they get a call, and you don't hear what it says on the other end. But it's just like, huh, what? Really? Let them pass? Okay. It's like, the boss says that you can keep going. And they wave you on. And you pull up, and you get to this, like, really nice, like, sprawling old, like, manor house up in the mountains. There's, like, evergreen trees all around it. It's got a fountain. It's got a fountain. It's also got a couple big hangar bays with, like, a couple other AMCs in them and some Gestalts just hanging out. I think there's one of them on guard as you pull up the road, but it too stands by. I think now I will play this song. I think it's very sunny, it's bright, the mountain air is crisp. Is this right? Oh, wrong bot. I'm too used to that. There we go. You pull up, and shortly after, a person wearing like a resplendent gold and black kimono walks out from the the big manor doors open, and they walk out. Let me find them on the Pinterest again. They have like Asian features, like shoulder length, kind of poofy, very like Marluxia hair if it was slightly more contained, like poofy pink. One second. I have the vibe, not the hair, but I have like the rest of what they look like. They're wearing like big sunglasses. Here we go. These are the sunglasses too. There's a bright smile on their face.
I refuse to not call him Marluxia.
Please don't call them Marluxia.
No, I mean the character, Marluxia. I refuse to call him Marluxia.
Oh, I see. That's fair, I guess.
Yeah, they can be a them. I don't care. I'm talking about the Scythe guy.
Yes,
Shit.
I understand. I thought you were like, Wyatt, I'm going to call your NPC, not their name. It's this face, but like smiling, and like imagine this person this actor wearing, or I guess this is a model, but wearing like a big like pink wig. When they stroll out and throw their arms open wide and say, "It's been so long since I've had guests."
I think Idea walks out in a very weirdly similar kimono. And her mouth opens as she's just like, oh. Oh, this is awkward.
Liz steps out and she looks between the two of them. Are the kimonos actually folded right?
I mean,
fucking
Maldividus
Idea is like, okay, we'll revisit what Yeleni is to her, but this was a gift from Yeleni, so probably yeah.
Because there's a way to fold them specifically, and if you fold it the wrong way, it means that you're like dead, because they fold it like a certain way on corpses when they bury them.
Maybe Yeleni, like, because she's mad, folded it the wrong way on purpose.
Oh, that's really funny.
As if to say, you're dead to me.
That's really funny. I don't think... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to...
I'm saying that's what happened.
We can leave that up. We'll leave Schrodinger's kimono up for a second. We gotta have some Yeleni Idea scenes next session.
Yep.
And we can come back to that as like the fans, like astute fans would notice, like, hey, did you notice in the previous episode like, the way
Exactly.
Dea's kimono was folded?
Anyway,
Okay.
let's hear more about this Ponce motherfucker.
Yeah, I think they look at you, Adea, and they're like, I like your fashion sense.
I like your house.
Oh, it's not my house.
Adea just like sighs as the fucking return compliment failed and just does the slanty eyes to the left as she just tucks her hair behind her ear
They
in disengagement.
they put a hand on their hip and smile and say, "So, speaking of which, I hear you all are in the business of trying to rescue its proper owner?"
Something to that effect. Kind of consider us freelance for the moment.
Good, good. I think my welcome may be getting slightly overstayed. I'll happily lend you what material I can. Oh, how rude of me. I didn't introduce myself. I am Maldividend von Medusha, the 6th house. Oh, wait, 7th? Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I was right.
So Maldividend is they're Labarum, right?
They're Heraeth, but are secretly, quote, secretly, I think at this point it's unclear. Okay.
I meant to say Heraeth.
House Medusha is the mob on Heraeth. They are like the secret 6th house. They're not supposed to actually exist, but you know, every nation has its underbelly. And they have thrown in their lot right now with the Free People of Lucida. As a reminder, it's been a while since I did my like 12-minute like news episode thing. But in there, it was revealed that House Medusha is like distantly related to House Amberlow, which is why Maldividend has taken control of it for now, because there's no other like appropriate heir.
All right, so there's this really polite smile on Liz's face for the sake of like, you know, you gotta be nice to your like clients and benefactors and all that. But it's very, very barely perceptible, but there's a little bit of a contemptive sneer in it. Because just, you know, Heraeth bad. It's like, great. Well, looking forward to a very fruitful working relationship.
Likewise. Now, you all look utterly battered. Why don't you come in and I get you some refreshments? Well, I say my servants.
Right,
as Rev passes by, Rev is kind of wearing like faux, like trashy nice clothes, like casino blackjack table clothes. Rev like passes by Medusha and says, he's the Don't Stop Me Now in today.
My head has gone blank.
I'm sorry, that's Vendija's mech. I mean, Gestalt.
Oh! I forgot that was the case. I'm sorry. I have so many NPCs.
It's completely understandable.
Yeah, they smile and say, not presently, but she should be getting back soon. I've heard good things about you from her. We're happy to have you aboard. Viva the revolution, as they say. Like a big, like, shit-eating smile on their face. And they give you a little pat on the back, and I think that's where we end, unless you want to do we didn't get a shot of Ruin Era.
Um, Ruinera's not here. He didn't come out of
Okay.
pub feed. But what he is doing is there's just a tiny shot of him passing the kitchen and seeing the piece of printer paper that Adea taped over the hole that the sniper bullet made in the window in the
Uh-huh.
kitchen. And it fast forwards to him in probably a little workshop he's made for himself because he is both a handyman and an engineer first.
Mhm.
And he is melting up a replacement window,
That's cool.
just sighing to himself as he realizes he's probably going to be the only person doing the upkeep on PubFeed.
Yep. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Maldividin has like engineers and stuff. They like.
Yeah, but
they'll
this-
offer you material.
This rewind is probably actually no. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, actually,
We're good.
yeah. I guess you could have made it during the couple-day trip across the plains.
No, it's happening right now because just to keep him up to speed with
Okay.
what the current event is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I think
It's time
we're
for
good.
you all to get paid.
Pogger champ.
Mission completed. All right. Reward. Mission was successful. It was. Take a supply roll from the employer faction. Roll dice equal to the target's tier plus the employer faction's relationship. Your current relationship with the Free People of the Sita, I believe, is 0. But it was a tier 5 faction. So someone roll 5d6 for me.
Me, guys, me.
Go ahead.
That's a 6.
6 supply points. Nice.
Also, his name's Hancock, by the way.
You're right. It is.
Anyway, 16.
My bad.
Wait, not 16. 6.
Oh,
You
6.
gain supply
Yeah.
points equal to the highest die.
Actually, Robert,
1, 2,
Carol and I were
3,
talking
4,
about Hitchcock, the
6.
male Hur and the Gold Saucer, affiliated with the And Then There Were Some quest.
Add your
Shut up.
employer supply bonus. These guys are democracy. So you get +1 personnel and +1 material.
Nice.
Boop. Boop. Squad earns 2 rep if the target mission. Yes, it was a higher tier. Take +1 rep, so you get 8 rep.
It's that
Damn.
simple. It's that simple. It's that simple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are. Oh. I mean, you're gonna level up. If you guys want to hit tier 2, you have the money for it. And if you level up, you can immediately put 2 into public works to get 2 heart. I don't know if you want to just blast for tier 2, but
Tier 2 is really good.
Yeah, and as a hero, I have a move or 2 that can benefit from having heart.
yeah, I think it only is it. I think it only matters if you have 1. It's like all. or
So
nothing,
we
but-
would have to spend 2 supply to do it, right?
I will go. Well, let's figure that out after.
Okay.
Assign the supply points. Each pilot checks to see if they did something that furthers their drive. All right. Adea, allow revenge to detain empathy. I mean,
Yeah.
you're. I'll fill it for you because I think we're done with that now, right? You already said that you had a different drive in mind.
So specifically, Idea blew off the arms of Elamamus's mech so that he would be at the mercy of Heraeth.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so you were still vengeful there, so it does super work. But yeah, that's your drive clock filled.
Oh my god, finally! Yes!
This is interesting, actually. I'll just go over this in a second. Eliza, I'm just gonna keep. Redeem the Flint family name is, I think, more what's being pulled on here rather than pay off debt.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, now that you, you may still be getting paid, all right. I don't know. I keep wanting
I have
to.
a new I have a new drive clock in mind, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you want to get to that.
I think... Huh. I see, the thing is I don't... I guess that would be, like, you abandoning paying off your debt, in a way, like... What do you have in mind? We can talk about it.
Her new clock is... and it's blossoming from what happened today. Where she discovered she has this precognitive sense.
Yes.
Like, basically a spider sense that she developed from seeing, like, or, you know, experiencing death.
Yeah.
Through the lens of another. She developed a spider sense, and now she wants to refine it and see if she can hone it in some way.
Okay, that's interesting. I think we may need to workshop that slightly, just because, like, it... I guess, like, strengthen my psychic powers or something isn't okay. Right, let's leave it for now. We can come back to that, because I'd have to go elsewhere in the book and read up on drives again. But
no problem.
Now, Ruinera, pay Traveler his dues. I think...
That's Rev.
Sorry, I meant Rev. I mean, I think we had, like, an interesting thing with there. And also... Yeah, I think that can still tie into things. I'll give you one for that.
Yay.
And... finally, Ruinera. Determine TDI's true goals. I feel like you've gotten there, and your drive clock is filled. Would you like to change it now?
Yeah.
Alright. I would
New
now
drive?
like to inform you all of something.
Yeah.
You guys have incredible power at your hands right now.
Yeah.
Collectively, you have 4 drive clocks.
Yes.
True.
There can be some big plays made at this point in the game. 4
Yeah.
drive clocks working together is enough to change an entire faction. We can maybe talk about how that works another time. I don't know if you want to spend all that immediately, but
Like Haraeth as a faction?
yeah.
Whoa!
If you there, we'll talk. We'll have to talk about this, because I know also you should probably talk to Stuart about this and, like, collaborate on it slightly, because I know Stuart has big plans for Haraeth as a faction.
No, we are directly against Stuart. We're destroying Haraeth. We are changing it to work with Labarum
Let's
and
talk
ousting
about this
him as a
another
traitor
time.
and killing Klaus.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the
Okay,
XP.
every pilot can take a free upkeep downtime activity. Everyone remove all your level 1 harm and damage. Who would like to upkeep? I assume all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, actually, did Orson not spend any quirks?
I just deleted 2 because I'm spending fucking
Oh.
as many as I need to get rid of them.
Okay. So roll 2d6, or no, roll 1d6 then, as I delete the first supply point. Alright, yeah.
We're fine.
Who's next?
Is this the free upkeep or just?
This is free, yep.
Oh, yeah. I wanna do an upkeep.
Okay.
I have
1d6.
some quirks I need to clear.
Alright, I assume that's all of them.
All yes.
Alright, Eliza
Horrible.
next.
1d6 to clear the quirks.
6, that's all of them. Now I assume Ruinera.
Ruinera, where's your quirks, my friend? Where are they? Where are your quirks, you stupid bitch? Where are... Oh, 3. Okay, great.
Alright. Quirks restored. If the squad benefited from the mission, consider giving +1 to that squad's status. I don't think you really helped anybody other than Adea. If the squad was
who?
harmed by the mission, consider giving -1. Okay, so -1, 2. 3 different squads.
Nice.
One for House Theophrastus. One for the Scorched Earth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Where's the Scorched Earth?
That's Elimamus's faction.
Oh, ha. Eat shit.
You know what? I think actually considering what just happened to Elimamus, I actually don't know if that's a -1 because I don't know if he's that. I think like he's gonna have a long hard think about what that whole situation was, so I'm not gonna do a -1 with that. I'm not super interested in you guys being at war with the Scorched Earth right now. That's like very unrelated to everything that's going on. In a way
Yep.
that I think it would be I think it would detract from the story. And also the State Unseen. I think you're at -2 with them.
Good.
Hell
Bring it
yeah.
on.
Kill
Right.
one of their agents.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Everyone watch as number 41 is deleted from existence. Everyone watch. Do it, Wyatt.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't delete them, I just cross them out to keep track of
Delete
that,
it. Oh, that's right. Boom. Killed. Wyatt has
Hey,
stricken
can
number
you all
41
have a
from
brief...
death
So
row.
the way this works is when you have negative descriptors with things, and also positive descriptors, you come up with adjectives about how they think about you. Would you mind I'm going to go to the washroom. As I do that, would you mind brainstorming some adjectives for the State Unseen and for House Theophrastus about, like, how they might think of you after these missions? I'll be right back.
Adjectives.
House Theophrastus probably thinks we're like terrorists. The State Unseen, I'm not really sure what they think of us, honestly.
The State Unseen's opinion of us should be breeds traitors because it happened to Adea, to Ruinera, and then to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Theophrastus should be knows too much because they can probably piece together that that Tainted Empire was kind of related to some very, very, very classified information, and we were able to get in and get out after retrieving it before they could figure out what exactly.
That makes
Terrorists is too simple, I think.
sense. Sure.
Would you guys like to know my new drives?
Did you have anything in mind? Did you come up with anything?
These were just suggestions I made. For the State Unseen breeds traitors,
I like that one.
Ooh.
and for how. What's up?
2 for farm. Breeds traders and one other one. I like something like more dangerous than they seem or something like. As you did, there was the comment from 56 about like they should have sent more troops, more agents.
Maybe it's more dangerous than they should be.
Yeah, sure.
Lucky.
Oh, that's good.
The State Unseen does
Lucky
there's
bastards.
no way. Yeah. They look at us and they're like, they're not competent. They're just fucking lucky.
What
I mean-
what about oh not Labarum. 1-4. You guys, I can't refer to you guys. I'm gonna have to change your tag. You're not the Labarum session anymore.
That's true.
Lucida now.
Yeah. 1-4.
What's our reputation with the Peppa the Pig faction? I'm making a pun off of Lucina.
Oh. How does House Theophrastus think of you? Eric said That Eric, you said that you had something.
I had one, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I think it should be relevant to our because Theophrastus clearly know a bunch about Thavma,
Yeah.
and we were able to get into Kilios, and take something that they were going to be researching and get out with it, which is a pretty targeted thing.
Yeah.
So I think theirs is just like involved. Too
Yeah,
involved,
I like
maybe?
that. Involved is good. What's your new drive?
Idea's new drive is save Shone from Labarum, save Constant from Heraeth.
Interesting.
And Ruinera's is guarantee the survival of this AMC.
That's
Oh.
good. Okay. Adjust the trust of the faction chart. Important infrastructure damaged. Yes. You're gonna get to the point where you can't get. Okay, it's two. Civilians died. No. The corruption was exposed to their citizens. No. At least one of their squads took casualties. Yes. Mission's target was high profile or well connected. Yes, kind of. Faction was attacked at region they control. Yes. You have a vendetta with one of the squad. No. Boop. Congratulations! You're 3 trust away from trust not mattering anymore because it can't go down any further than it already is.
Wow.
It's that simple.
Oh, also, Labarum fails its manufactured heroes thing. Its heroes have literally defected. Also,
That's right, they
I'm
did.
turning your trust. I'm like completely resetting your trust to 0 with them.
As is deserved.
I mean, our trust with them is
Since we're part of Lucida, can we change our color?
Yeah, let's worry about that another time right now, though.
Okay.
You guys can come up with that on your own time. I'm gonna go take a shower after this. Employed, that's technically Lucida, I guess. Your retroactive employers. Civilians died. ROE broken. No. Important infrastructure damage. Was not the mission's target. I don't think they care about Heraeth infrastructure. A squad that was not the mission's target. No. Mission was successful. Plus trust equal to double the target's tier. Oh my goodness. 10 trust immediately. Guess what? You're immediately going to +1 with the free people of Lucida.
Nice.
Jeez.
As
they learn that we killed-
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Congratulations.
It's that simple. The plan is simple. It's so satisfying seeing all these squads crossed out. Die, children, die.
Satisfaction relationships. Squad relationships, squad status, faction relationship. Yeah, okay. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, XP. Yeah, okay, XP time. Okay. Execute successful battle, delivery, rescue operation. You did that last time. This wasn't your operation, but face off against challenges with your pay grade. Yes. Bolster your squad's reputation or develop a new one. I feel like you guys might have developed a new reputation. Maybe we'll worry about that next time. I still think you're very Dark Horses. Actually, no. I don't know if this was Dark Horses, because your Dark Horse reputation was within Labarum. Now you're traitors to Labarum. I don't know if that's gonna spread around. I don't know if that's gonna be big in the news, but, like, I don't know what I'm gonna have to think about what Labara Media, how Labara Media spins this.
Can our reputation be indomitable?
What does everyone else think about that? What about brazen?
Brazen is good.
Listen, we're a burger joint that nobody can beat in a fight.
I like brazen.
I like.
Yeah,
brazen.
I love the fact that like anytime like we appear in like Labarum News, there's just like an ad for our burgers. I don't know.
Does everyone agree on brazen?
Yeah, I'm good
I
with
like
brazen.
brazen.
Alright.
The brazen burger.
The brazen burger! We brazen burgers.
Indomitable
That's
is a
what that
little
means.
too.
Only
little
at
too
Pub Feed.
warmongery.
So yeah, I'll give you a point for that. 8x upgrade banked. Upgrade, got another one. Oh yeah, and you want to spend that on Public Works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right, that's the other thing I was gonna look at. It was oh no, I need the heart thing. It was tier. Boop. Boop. How much money does it cost to tier up? Tier up. Squad development, tier and hold. You need 12 rev, blah, blah, blah. You can pay to increase your squad's tier by 1. Spend personnel material equal to the squad's new tier times 4. So 8. How do you even do that if you're tier 3? 3 times 4 is... Tier 2 times 4 equals 8 of each resource. Yeah, okay. Wait, tier 2 times 4. Oh, you're tier 1. It's... No, near tier. Yeah, you are tier 2. Okay, so you need 8. Do you have 8 of each? I think that'll spend... Yeah, you... Wait. Oh, you're 1 off.
That's okay.
That just means that
you
we can use.
Do you have anything you can salvage? Oh, wait. You have airfield. You have additional supply points.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we got.
I'll just write down. I'll write down in my notes. First, I'll make session 23. Note: we did all supply point stuff already. Okay. What's up?
So we have 2 more supply points from
About-
airfield, which means we spend all of it except for 1 to tier up.
Hold on. What's Peter saying?
Actually, I was gonna ask how many we had like left over after this is all said and done.
We'll find out in a second. I'm just
Okay, sorry.
getting everything figured out here because you
Sure,
also
sure.
have you also sell food. Side
Yes.
business. Roll dice equal to your tier. You earn personnel equal to the highest result. Oh, I guess, do you want to tier up first before you do this so you get an extra dice?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So you have 1 left. And then you'll be able to roll over. You good with... Are we tearing up? We doing it?
Yes, I vote yes.
Yeah.
As long as I can still fix Smoko, which has a level 3 and 2 level 2 harms.
You may have to... Yeah, well...
Listen,
we'll
Peter,
figure
listen.
it out.
Salvage like as mech. Junk it.
You could do that. Yeah, you still have that.
That's true.
That's really funny. Okay. Goodbye points. However, is there anything else? Just gotta make sure that there's nothing else that gives you stuff. Quarters. Factory. Yeah, no. Okay. Here we. Someone want to give me a 2d6?
I rolled for the supply, so
I'm on
let's
it.
get someone else.
Come on, 6. Yes!
Hey!
All right, so
There
you
we
get
go.
3 more supply points.
Nice.
Okay, as a note, I believe there's another one on here that gives you... Oh, it's very bad though. There is another one on here that gives you Oh, shoot. Those aren't supply points. Those are personnel.
Yeah.
There's another one that gives you material, but it's very bad. It's collection agency. Some of the locals are terrified of you and will gladly pay for protection.
Jeez. If we want to be a mafia, sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's everything. I'm gonna go take a shower. Great session, everybody.
We haven't done EXP.
Oh, you haven't done EXP! I forgot. I started giving you XP and then I got distracted by tier. You spent this upgrade. Oh, and you also have 1 extra because you got this one. Okay, Adea.
I think Adea only got 1 from doing the dishes.
Oh yeah, you didn't really address the challenge of violence.
She was gonna go beat him up, but she
Yeah.
didn't get the chance to.
Yeah, not a big Adea session, that's fine. There's gonna be a bunch of Adea next session, I'm sure. Alright, Eliza, camaraderie, you helped, you went to help Rev, and honestly, I'll give you notoriety for like, just taking that agent down in the most anime moment.
It was so fucking cool.
That's very cool. You expressed your,
Just weaved around the bullet and just boom.
You expressed your tragedy with your, like, psychic powers in terms of, like, feeling what it's like to get shot in the head from another person's perspective. Let's see. There's something else. Oh, and your mechanicness with the door.
Yeah.
That's 4 XP for Eliza. Did Soft... I don't think Soft came in, really. You murdered the heck out of that dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
It did
interesting.
not.
You took Paranoid. That's gonna be...
She took Paranoid because the explosion behind the door and the fact that
Yeah.
they got jumped by assassins in the middle of
Oh
nowhere.
yeah, 100%. It makes perfect sense. Rev, I had a thought. Like, I don't think Vicious got in your way, because I think the most vicious thing you could have done is like put Yeleni in the crossfire to do that extra damage to the agent.
Yeah, most of my vicious was gonna come from like things that didn't really end up playing out. But can I get vicious for like intentionally not marking? Oh no, because I fucking took the shotgun. Ruin Era cock blocked so much of my vicious XP this
Outplayed.
session.
Outplayed.
Yep, outplayed. So yeah, I guess I don't get any really.
Listen, you got 3 desperate EXP. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
Mm,
Didn't ask.
evasion twice though. Especially history treasury opening, the thing with Traveler. I feel like there's another thing I'm missing.
And with bringing up quitting Ethos.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was with Traveler. Oh, I'm thinking of the Yeleni conversation. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
some good character development for Rev, I think.
Cool.
Ruinera. Technical skill or mayhem. Mayhem, yes. Hello, I was in the ceiling with a shotgun. Technical skill, like setting things up with the ladder ahead of time. Oh, and also you scanned them. You like figured out they were coming.
And also assisting with opening the door. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of that. History treasury opening. There's the you being the mechanic to fix the
Conversation.
window, and also talking to the
Conversation
agent.
with
Yeah.
56.
Um,
Leaves Scars or quirks.
Write a belief for your rival for number 56, please.
I shall.
I don't think you struggled from your belief, scars, or quirks. I don't think.
I think so. He shot the shotgun once and knew it was an agent, but I want to say pre-soft Ruinera would have made sure to keep up that momentum when he was running kind of more of a support role.
Okay, fine. I'll give it to you for that.
Plugger! Okay,
All right. That's everything, I believe. I'm going to go now.
Bye-bye.
Good session,
Bye-bye,
everybody.
Ryan.
Please get Alistair out of here in this recording.